Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for March 3rd to the 9th. We are going to get right into your reading, and of course we will be talking about your incoming energies. We'll also go over your current energies. We'll do some tarot cards. We'll get some angel messages. Now Sagittarius, if you do find that you are connecting with this reading, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate all of the support, so thank you. Those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I hope you enjoy it. And those that are returning, thank you once again. All right, we want to get right into your reading, so we're going to start with those incoming energies. Now, March has some interesting energies around it itself, with the push and pull energy that we seem to be feeling. To be quite honest, Sagittarius, when I was doing your pre-shuffle, you know, the words direction, the card of direction was coming. It's almost like, where do we redirect our thoughts? Where do we redirect our actions? What is the direction that we need to take to start to implement the plans that we've been trying to put into production? You know, a lot of that comes from a deep awareness, and I feel like, you know, you did get the Hermit card, meaning I think that there is something deeper going on for you, Sagittarius, something at a much deeper level, and I think that you are discovering something new about yourself. All right, so let's find out your incoming energies. Spirit angels, guides for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. All right. And is there anything else that you would like to share? Is there another message for the beautiful sign? Thank you. Well, there you go. Your intuition never lets you down, that's for sure. And I think that you do trust in it. I think that your life purpose has a lot to do with how you feel about things. I think you feel situations a lot stronger than some. Now, number 16 was the first energy to come up, and that's all about patience. We can see the angel's wings here. She's very calm. She's very peaceful. She has this very harmonious, you know, elegance about her. And, you know, she's holding a clock. So we know that things in life sometimes are about divine timing, which does not always meet the needs of what we want, Sagittarius, of course, because we are go-getters, right? We are always searching for the answers. And again, we are very motivated. So, you know, being highly motivated and highly energetic, it can be very hard for us to acquire patience. But, you know, when I think it's something that you feel is for your betterment, and you're learning something new, and along the way and along this journey, you know, there's these moments where you feel like you've achieved a certain amount of success. I think that it helps with this whole ongoing patience. I think the patience here, I think the divine timing, I think the message is that you have been patient enough, and that you're going to start to see things starting to come your way. I think things are starting to align for you, and I think that you're going to see that this week things are starting to roll out in your favor. Number 40, the sixth chakra, the eye of protection. Of course, this is the beautiful, the sixth chakra is all of your third eye chakra. It is your deep intuition, your deep inner knowing. It's trusting in your instincts. And I think those instincts are going to be calling out to you more so than ever. And again, with that pre-shuffle, with the whole direction, wanting to know which direction that you need to go in to really fulfill your life's purpose. You've been patient, waiting for that time to be right. And I think that this week you're intuitively going to get the messages that you need to help you start making those changes, even if they're just little ones. We always think that we have to make these big strides forward, you know, I mean, but it's those baby steps, it's those small steps that really bring us to where we need to be. All right. Now let's look at your current energies. Number 37, the third chakra. I think the solar plex chakra is something that is very much about who you are. It really is about your personal power. And I think that you have a lot of personal power. And I also think that you have a lot of confidence. And you show that through your actions. You show that through your spirituality. And I think that your self-esteem and your self-confidence is very elevated right now. This is a very, very good time for you to pursue the things that you want to pursue. Now, there are things in your life, number 27, that I think you're preparing yourself to walk away. I think there's a gate in which you have already, and because these are your current energies, you've already walked to the other side of the gate. And you're seeing that transformations are starting to take place. And I think this is why you're feeling a great deal of confidence. Number 36, the second chakra. You got a lot of chakras in your reading. If you see, you've got the second chakra, the third chakra, you've got the sixth chakra. We haven't even done the tarot cards yet. Like, let's see if more chakras come up. I feel like everything is in alignment here for you. Finally, Sagittarius, you're starting to feel like things are starting to unfold nicely for you. This has been a struggle. You guys have been going through struggles for a while. I think this strategy here, there was something that broke your heart. There was something that broke your heart, and you've been trying to make a new plan. You've been really diligently making new plans and setting new strategies. And I think that because you've been doing so much internalization, I think that you've really been working on yourself. That's why you're feeling this great deal of self-esteem, and your creativity is just bursting at the seams. And I think that you are really starting to discover, your feelings of self-worth and what brings pleasure to your life. And know that you're very deserving of it, because, you're walking away from things in your life, whether they're people, jobs, situations, financial obligations. It could be personal obligations, agreements, contracts, something you've decided, I'm walking away. I got to be on the other side of the gate now. And I don't want to look back anymore, because when I look forward, I can see that transformations are taking place, and it's where you feel good. You're starting to feel good. And you've had enough patience. Now those patience, the divine timing is now trust in your instincts. All right, let's get right into your 9 cards. We're going to get the 9 cards first. We'll talk about them, and then I'll clarify them. So, Spirit Angels, Guides, we've got Patience in 6th chakra. Archangel Metatron, really there as your protector. Spirit Angels, Guides, other messages for this beautiful sign, Sagittarius. This is your center of your reading there. We'll uncover that in a moment. Let's get the rest of your cards. And we've got 2 to end there. The center of your reading. You are moving away from difficulties and obstacles. I'm happy to see that, because I feel like there's been obstacles. We've had our really great moments. We've had unexpected, wonderful turns of events that have happened throughout the year so far. But I think we are ready to move on to the next phase or next chapter of our life's purpose. It's very important. All right, in the middle of your reading, and the reason I'm going to just talk about this briefly is because it connects everything together. It is a very, very important card. The 6 of Swords is moving away from those difficulties. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, and I think that you are finally seeing that light shine on you. It's actually helping you and pointing you in a direction that is going to really, it really is almost the door to the healing and happiness, is that 6 of Swords. You are walking away from the things that have caused disappointment, and the 6 of Swords is you having the strength to do so. So again, lovely to see that right in the center of your reading. We're going to start first row. We'll talk about them, and I'm going to clarify each one as we go along. So the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is, of course, our worry, our sleepless nights, and I think sometimes because you always have so much on your mind, your mind never stops going, Sagittarius. I think that, when it's time to rest, when it is time to go to sleep, this is when your mind seems to want to do its extreme thinking. The 9 of Swords can be, again, unnecessary worry, things that kind of crop up in the middle of the night, and then they prevent you from really getting the rest that you need. We have to figure out what it is that is causing this anxiety. So let's go right ahead and clarify that. Let's find out with that 9 of Swords. What is this unnecessary worry? And you got the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so what is worrying you or weighing on your mind is something that you've invested a lot of time into. And with the sevens all really are to do a lot with reflection, assessment, knowledge. It's reassessing things. And with the 7 of Pentacles, you could be at that moment right now where you are reassessing the things in your life that you've put a lot of effort into. And I think that you're starting to see that there's gains. I think that you see that it's working for you. But is it working to the potential that you were hoping? And I think you're asking yourself that question, and that's why the Nine of Swords is that worry card. It's like, I'm worried that what I've been putting all of my, putting all my eggs in this basket now, am I getting out of it what I really truly feel is what I want? So I think that's what's worrying you right now. And we'll be able to figure out how to release that. I think that you've got options here. Now, the Two of Coins coming underneath that. The unnecessary worry could be also, too, that there's some options in your life. You feel you're juggling a few things in your life. When you look at the illustration here, there's a door open, and you can see that the sun is peering through. And there's this ship with tranquil waters. Those tranquil waters are the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this dark ship that has abrupt waters, and you're opening the door to more peace. But it's requiring you to juggle some things in life. Let's find out what it is that you're juggling. You're trying to create balance. I think you've been focusing so much on all the things trying to create in your life that you are struggling to find happiness. Because in the midst of all this juggling, you've got to find your inner happiness, the things that make you happy. Now you got the Five of Wands, which is, fives are about adjustments. They are about a little bit of conflict. They can be about competition. And with this Five of Wands, I think there's some internal conflict with you juggling and trying to figure out how to juggle the responsibilities in your life, but still have some fun in life. Sometimes we're just a little too serious, and we have to figure out how to disconnect ourselves from feeling that way. It's really all about struggling to find that balance in your life, and that could be where you're finding that conflict right now. There looks like with the Ace of Coins, there is some sort of offer coming your way, and it could be a very important offer, something that you really need to consider. Something that's going to bring a great sense of victory. Now, it's going to require hard work on your part, but of course, you don't shy away from hard work anyway. This could be something that's more in line with the things that you are hoping for and wishing for, and what you want to work towards to really create a more solid foundation in your life. It might be an offer that will reduce that feeling of having to juggle things in your life. Let's find out. Let's find out what that Ace of Coins is. The Chariot, another victory card here. How beautiful. So you can see number 7, the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. You are determined to succeed. And I think that whatever this offer is, I think that you want to proceed forward with it. The Chariot really shows that there is nothing that really stands in your way from a success story here. And no matter how much hard work you have to put into this, it's going to be something that you are going to feel you're going to reap the rewards for. The Chariot really shows that you are using your intuition. That sixth sense is a huge part of this Chariot. It is Cancerian energy. Very intuitive and very in touch with what your messages are saying to you. There is something that's calling out to you, and it's showing you that there is a possibility of an opportunity or an offer that I think is going to actually increase the stability in your life, and feeling a great sense of determination to win at this, to bring this to fruition. And I think the juggling that you've been struggling with has been causing you some sleepless nights, because you are somebody who is very dedicated, and you do invest everything into the things that are important for you. So it's a matter of evaluating where you want to continue to support, where you continue to want to put that supportive measures. I think there's an opportunity that's presenting itself that's going to help you change your direction, and I think you're going to find it's going to be more lucrative. It may require more work on your part, but in the end, it's actually going to bring more victory. Now, in the center of your reading, you've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is feeling a little bit of emotional sadness. There is something that obviously has caused something. And we know when we went back further, we had that broken heart. So again, in your current energies, there could be something that, and I'm talking, maybe this is more your past, something broke your heart and you're trying to get over that. And it causes a little bit of conflict. But trying to figure out how to move away from that. And with the center of your reading being the Six of Swords, I feel like you're moving away from whatever it was that maybe hurt you. And it looks as if there is either, now for some of you, if it is love, You're moving away from the sadness, and it looks as if there might be an offer of love on the table for you, a proposal of some sort. Now, if it isn't love, because we're not all looking for love, the Knight of Cups could also be a proposal of some sort that really just opens your heart up to something that like you love to do, okay? That where, you know, this isn't just about the means of making money and, yeah, I got to go to work. It's like almost as if it's a proposal that's showing you that you can actually love what you're doing as well. So let's find out why this Five of Cups is here. I do believe this is linked to something that happened in your past, and I think that you're moving away from it. The Knight of Cups again. Yeah, for some of you, there could have been a disappointment in love of some sort. There was a proposal of some sort that maybe just didn't meet your needs emotionally, and, you know, you're trying to break away from it. It could be a broken heart of some sort. But I think that you're working on a new plan. You're moving away from whatever that sadness was. That is something that, you know, you're going through the acceptance of that, and you're trying to figure out how to remove yourself emotionally from that, because you do realize that with the Five of Cups, yes, there has been some cups that have been disappointing, but there is also cups that are showing hope, and that, you know, we all have these healing periods where we need to go through that healing of those emotions, and once we do, we are able to bounce back even stronger. Six of Swords, moving away from the difficulties and starting to see the sun shining again. So again, moving away from those emotional barriers that may have hurt you in the past, and Judgment. So here, the Six of Swords, you really reviewing and assessing things from your past, because the Judgment is kind of about really wanting a refresh, a restart, a renewal, a new beginning. But before we can really embark on that new journey, we sometimes have to evaluate what happened in the past. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're evaluating the things that made you sad, you know, and I think you're starting to try and focus on the things that can bring you happiness. And the Judgment card is reassessing all of those. So this reassessment period is really, really a very important part of your journey, because by being able to compassionately review the past, it allows you to embark on a new future, and that new future is you moving in a whole new direction. You're ready for a new journey. You're walking away from the things that cause disappointment, and you are starting to align yourself with people that are going to offer you not only the opportunity of love, and it can be friendships too. It doesn't need to be love, but it's almost as if you're surrounding yourself with people that are that have the same love language as you. Maybe that's what's more important to say here, Sagittarius, because we all have different love language. And I think that maybe that's what's been disappointing in the past, is that you've been connecting yourself with people that don't have that same language. And what the angels are saying is that this, with having the Knight of Cups coming up twice in your reading, yes, you've had disappointments in the past, but now you are connecting with people that are on that same level as you. All right, now let's get your card for the Knight of Cups. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign, Sagittarius. What is it you'd like to share with this beautiful sign? And you got the Four of Pentacles. We see the balancing of the scales here. Now, the Four of Pentacles, fours are all about stability, structure, manifestation. I think that you have a solid foundation. I really do. I think you stand on a very solid foundation. But I think that you hold so tightly onto certain things that it you know, because you want to keep things in balance, that it's hard for you to transform your energy. There looks like there is some sort of offer or proposal that is on the table, and it's coming in the way of love, meaning that it's something that hits your heartstrings. So it can be, you know, when we are offered something that hits our heartstrings, it can throw our structure a little off. So for some of you, you might be holding on really tightly to what you are used to. And, you know, there is this new offering that's coming into being that might actually bring more happiness your way. And it could be a job. It could be a job. It could be a new way of looking at people in your life and the people that you surround yourself with. Because I said, you know, we were talking about love language here. If you continue to stay on the same, if you try to control the situation the same way that you're doing it, and you don't allow transformations to take place, you're not going to be able to accept these proposals the same way. And I think that there is an opportunity for you to actually meet new people that actually are more in line with your energy. And I think that's what's most important, is that sometimes we are stuck with the Four of Pentacles. It's really feeling a little stuck because we don't know exactly which direction that we need to go. And I think that you're being offered something new. It's a matter of you being able to transform that energy. All right, we've got the Ten of Cups here, which is really showing happiness, and happiness after struggle too. So the Ten of Cups is that completion period where you're starting to feel like emotional fulfillment. And I think that that comes a long way here with you really reviewing things from your past and really being able to maybe lessen the ropes that you feel have been holding you back. The Ten of Cups is happiness, definitely a lot of happiness there. Let's find out what that Ten of Cups is linked to here. Sagittarius, let's find out. King of Wands, I think that's your energy. I think you are the King of Wands. There's no gender with the cards. You are, again, you're very much a leader. And I think that you have an energy level about you right now that really wants to change, see some changes for the good. You've had a lot of patience, and you know what? You're really trusting in your life purpose and what the angels are trying to guide you towards. And right now you are going to be feeling a great sense of completion here. And when that completion happens for you, you're going to feel a great deal of happiness. So happiness and emotional fulfillment. The Seven of Cups is, you know, knowing that you have to make some decisions and that you need to choose wisely, but sometimes it's hard to do so. Because you've got all of these cups that are in front of you. All of them are filled with different things. There are different visions. There are different aspirations. There are different goals. So sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, where do I start? Where do I even begin here? So you're a little overwhelmed. So let's figure out how we can lessen that burden. And you've got the Three of Wands. I think that there's so much expansion happening for you, and there's so many choices at your fingertips. It's just a matter of you really figuring out which direction you want to go. The Three of Wands is things are actually coming in closer than you think. You are standing on the edge of a cliff, really kind of waiting for your opportunities, you know, and you feel like you've been waiting a long time for these opportunities to come in. But remember, they are coming in. That Ace of Coins is an offer that's coming in, and you are determined to really see that through. The Three of Wands is you taking things to the next level. So plans and strategies that you've been working on, you are ready to embark on those. And I think that the Seven of Cups, although you may be feeling a little overwhelmed, because there are so many choices at your fingertips, there is expansion happening. So even though you feel like there's tons going on at one time, I think that you're going to be able to figure out how to prioritize what's most important so that you can expand your vision. And once you can really narrow that down and pinpoint what you want to focus on, you know, you're going to release yourself from any anxiety or stress. You're going to release yourself from feeling scattered, and you're going to be able to focus your attention on the things that you truly want to expand in your life. All right, now we want to get into the last cards here. We've got the Two of Wands and we've got the World. Beautiful. So look at this. You've got the World in the palm of your hands, and then you've got the World right here. I feel like, again, with the Two of Wands, you've been really planning strategies for some time now. We have that here, and I think that's in your past. I think that you've been really putting together some plans for what you really want to, what your life purpose is, what you're meant to do, what's going to bring you joy, and it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. You've been very patient. Now the timing is here. The Two of Wands shows the world in the palm of your hands, and that you're taking those plans and you're taking the action. You're actually putting movement behind them now. And you're actually going to complete a certain part of that phase. So there is a completion cycle coming here. It's almost like you're completing the first initial phase of a project, and it's really making you feel good. And now you're less confused and you're ready to expand. All right, so now let's find out with the Two of Wands and the World, the beautiful sign Sagittarius. What is it you'd like to share? You got the Devil. Number 15, Capricorn energy. So what's coming to an end? I think, you know what? I think whatever you feel has been toxic in your life, whatever broke your heart from the past, whatever your anxieties are, whatever you feel has been making you feel like you have to always stay in control because you don't want somebody to take that control away from you. You know, these are all the things that have been your challenge. They have been what have been preventing you from maybe moving forward. They have been confusing you. The devil has been making, you know, feel like, you know, confused and a little bit overwhelmed. You're moving away because remember, the Six of Swords is in the center of your reading. You are moving away and you are reevaluating everything in your life that maybe was toxic. The things that were making you feel chained up and making you not feel free. Whether it was in your mind, whether it was your emotions, your spirituality, or certain situations or people in your life, this is the time to break free. And I think that that's why the devil came up, because it's showing that you are closing that chapter of your life. With the World card there, it really shows closure. Things have come full circle. It's now release what you feel was controlling you. You know, we talked about that with the Four of Pentacles. Being able to release yourself from whatever you feel was preventing you from freedom is going to allow you to see that the world really is in the palm of your hands and that now there is nothing holding you back from forward movement. Wow, very deep reading for you this week. All right, let's get to your career money oracle. Whether you are in a job or not, this is to do with your finances. Let's just find out what your angels would like to share with you as we move through the week. Spirit angels, guides. There we go. Oh, you got 2 right there. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, we've got the 2. Movement. Absolutely. Movement for sure. We're talking about that right at the end. So you'll make good progress now and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. See, and that's that expansion. That's that 3 of Wands. Big leaps are possible. Movement is definitely in the cards for you. And you have a brilliance about you. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. You know, for some of you, you really could be breaking free and doing something on your own as well. You know, focusing on an endeavor that is close to your heart. Something that, you know, is maybe more spiritual for some of you. Definitely more spiritual. Now, let's just take a quick look here. We've got to see if we've got any duplicate numbers here, because I feel like your numbers this week are really all over the board. Other than having a couple of 2s, there's nothing except 5s and 2s that are standing out, but I don't even feel like those are huge messages for you this week. The messages are going to come through these angel messages. So let's find out, Spirit Angels, guides, for the beautiful sign Sagittarius, what it is you'd like to share with this beautiful sign, because I feel like there's a lot of messages that you have to share with Sagittarius. All right. And you know what? We're going to, for some reason it said to turn them upside down, the wheel here. The wheel, Archangel Jeremiah, it says new beginnings. It's the end of delays and a change in direction that offers happiness. There's a reason, because I said when I was doing your pre-shuffle all about direction, it was like that card of direction. And the wheel, it was like saying, look at that bottom card. And it was right about a change in direction that offers happiness. And that change of direction is that 6 of Swords. You got number 19, the Sun. So Archangel Uriel says life is wonderful. Thrive through power of positive thinking and inspiring success. It's the most positive card in all of the deck. You also got the Chariot again. You already had that when we were clarifying. Archangel Metatron's message to you, it says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others, and other people are acknowledging you for your brilliance. You got the 10 of Raphael. That is that 10 of Cups. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and a happily ever after. So how beautiful. And then the last is the Knight of Ariel. It's a trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. You're being watched over by someone kind. So that could be somebody who's on the spiritual realm, somebody who's passed on. They are the ones that are helping you to really get more in touch with what your true life purpose is at this time. All right, Sagittarius, let's close out your reading with your angel number, spirit angels, guides, message, and number for the beautiful sign Sagittarius. And you got number 15. I am wise. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. You have a lot of wisdom within you, hence why you've got that 6th chakra. You know, and your chakras are all aligning because of all the wisdom that you have as well. I'm going to just do a little fun charms here. It wanted me to take 4, so let's see what those 4 cards are for you. All right, so the first one here, and I'm hoping you can see it because they are small. It does say grace. For some of you, Grace could be somebody who's passed on. If somebody has that name, Grace, that could be. But grace, it just shows your gracefulness, your sense of love, your sense of wisdom. That grace really sums everything up in this card here. It's your love for others. It's powerful, and you are able to spread your gift because you have this great sense of grace. You also got Wonderland. And, you know, it's living in this world of wonder. It's things that are starting to align for you. It is your time. And you got a horse here. Horses are all about freedom. And when I see this, I think of you getting that chariot, not once, but twice. Your willingness to put in the hard work and your great sense of determination to succeed. And then the last one says, move. Oh, this is made for an angel. Sorry. Made for an angel. I should have known. It said it right on the back. It is your angels watching over you. All right, so you've got an angel watching over you. You always have an angel watching over you. You're never alone. So just know that that angel is giving you all of the love and support that you need. Thank you, Sagittarius, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please let me know if you connect with it. I know you can't all the time. I know it's an impossibility, but if you do, please, please let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it does help my channel grow. Until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.